Hello, Moment friends! Andang here for another episode of Bingo Boffin. When we last left off, we were getting ready to find out if we could actually enter Rivendell past the Rivendell Centennial, who totally thought this hobbit would eat way too much. And apparently I guess I'm a starving hobbit, or something. But anyway, let's talk to Bingo.
I am excited to explore, but right now my stomach is rumbling.
I am excited to explore the hidden valley of Rivendell, my friend, but right now my stomach is rumbling. The elves must surely have a dining hall or a storehouse for their meals. I'm going to take William Whiskers and find a bite for us to eat. You should introduce yourself to the top elf and tell him that we have come for a short visit. I have heard nothing of the hospitality of elves, but it must not be for its lack. He will not turn us away, surely. Alright, surely. Surely. Alright, we still have mail. I've not looked up mail for forever because I'm no longer VIP and keep forgetting to do that. Alright. Well, here we come into Rivendell, and just like, I have so many memories of coming down into Rivendell and it being such an awesome, epic moment that first time you come into Rivendell Valley. It is just, it's something that I don't think you'll ever be able to forget, and I think that's something that will stick with pretty much every LOTRO player. Especially those that know the significance of Rivendell and just how hard of a journey it is to get here, especially if you're underleveled when you come the first time. So, alright, let's go find Elrond. Alright, why do we always find ourselves ending up in Elrond's library again, and again, and again?
Will you lend me your aid once more?
More guests. This is what happens when you allow one hobbit into your home, Deng Song. More arrive soon after, and more after that. I will not turn this Bingo away, as long as he remains a polite and respectable house guest. I know you will as well. Gandalf speaks of the mischief of your people, but I have seen only 1 or 2 examples of such conduct. You should show him to Bilbo Baggins in the Hall of Fire. They must have a great deal in common. Despite my jest, hobbits remain an unusual sight in Imladris. That's right, we do. Don't you forget it. Okay. Very, very nice. Notice how he said we can't stay here forever. Or at least implied. Alright, come on. That usually works. Alright. Alright. Bilbo's... See, I always wish that Bilbo was in Bilbo's room. But he's not. He's in the Hall of Fire. Alright, we should probably go find Bingo first. Oh no, find Bilbo Baggins. Okay. Bingo's ahead of us. You have found Bingo and Bilbo already deep in conversation.
It's Bilbo Baggins, the famed adventurer from up Hobbiton Way.
Look who it is, Deng Song! It's Bilbo Baggins! The one who is me but not really! The famed adventurer from up Hobbiton Way! I've been cloned from him. Anyway, I have been filling him in with tidings of home, and he has been telling me about his stay with the elves of Rivendell. Bingo looks at you conspiratorially, and quickly whispers, "He seems a right ordinary fellow to me. Not mad at all," before proceeding in normal tone of voices. Bilbo has had the capital idea of drawing me a map, so I can best explore Rivendell and not miss anything. What fun! Oh my goodness, we have Pine Wolf, Deng Song, and Axley here. That is quite the feat here. Alright. Wave to Pine Leaf, who I'm in competition with for the epic story, but he doesn't know that yet, since those episodes haven't come out. It is always a pleasure to see hobbits outside the Shire, Deng Song. Bilbo seems to be quite an interesting fellow. Oh, bingo. I thought it was weird that Bilbo was referring to him. Anyway. And I am glad to see him testing his limits. I have drawn a quick map of some notable sites here in Rivendell. Find each of these locations and you will have some of the most notable locations in this beautiful valley. If I had more time, I might make a prettier map, but I made this one with some haste. Go now before Bingo loses his taste for exploration and adventure. It is a fear of mine for all hobbits that the wanderlust will depart as quickly as it arrived. I do not fear that in you, Deng Song. I can tell that you are serious about the adventuring life. But I have never known a Boffin to have much of an interest in wandering the wild before. Well, how is he supposed to... What if, like, a player... Let's just say a player is like a crafting person and they just happen to do the Bingo Boffin storyline. They're not an adventuring type. I feel like that's a little bit too much, but I'm guessing that majority of players fall into that, so that's not too bad. Alright, well, let us make our way. Let us make our way. Alright, let's see here. So we have to go there-ish. Apparently that's where all the pretty stuff is in Rivendell. And nowhere else. Alright, well that was quite a little party there. Alright. Let's see how. Why does it point to the south? Ah, there's another area down there. Okay, so I spoke too soon. Too soon. Okay, so maybe our off-roading style does tell him that we're pretty adventurous. The roar of the falls is overpowering, but the view remains lovely. What a lovely place! Okay, is that all you're gonna say, Bingo? Bingo should really be a tour guide after that kind of commentary. Okay, so it looks like there's another one in this tower thing up ahead. Those falls really are great. I wish, though, that they would fix the way waterfalls look in LOTRO. This spire serves as a popular meeting spot for the folk of Rivendell. I cannot believe such a beautiful place has been here, hidden for so long, and I also can't believe that you almost ran me over. Emerald had better watch herself. Okay, well let us make our way up to the next checkpoint. The Lake of Hidalinen is peaceful and calm. This is the Rivendell announcer guy, much more calm like the elves. Alright, well let's make our way on further on this adventure. Oh, I guess... Did Bingo not say anything for that one? I guess not. Many fine goods are for sale at the market of Rivendell. Is Bingo around here? I feel like we're playing Where's Waldo with Bingo. Alright, so there's another patch here and here. Red is hard to see though on that map. Alright, I guess Bingo's not joining us for the whole journey, maybe? Perhaps. Or I just am incapable of finding a hobbit. Almost sidestepped off the map there. Alright, let's see. Nice towers. Yep, we're leaving Rivendell. Going to the mountains, because that sounds like a great idea. Why would Bingo put this on the map? Maybe to encourage adventure? Or to scare it out of him. Alright. Your friend Oxley has gone offline. Well, that's most... I'm pretty sure that's Terry. Could be wrong. Yep, that was Terry. So, man. Had 3 LPN people altogether. Alright, well I guess that is a nice overlook. The air of the Imladen high above Rivendell is crisp and clear. Yep, that's great. Not even gonna try to find Bingo up there. Okay, so now there's the last little spot over here. I love how tall these towers are. It's very fitting for the elves. Can you go through here? I never noticed that there's a huge gap. Has that always been that way? Maybe. I really don't remember that being that way. And they have been changing places, but I don't know why they would do that. Alright. Maybe they widened Rivendell. That would be a thing. But no, I don't think so. Just imagine that one. Alright, the valley's not big enough. The haven of Olandrion is quite peaceful. Quiet and peaceful. Alright. Very cool. So now we just have to make our way back down to the homely house. Turn the map to Bingo. In the Hall of Fire, alright. Bingo! Bilbo! Bingo! Bilbo! That would be funny. Alright. I should have totally made their voices the same. But I think because Bilbo has spent so much time among the elves that he probably does sound more serious. And so that's why I went with the other kind of voice. The Hall of Fire.
There is something very familiar about this map.
That was great fun, my friend. And at each stop I was amazed anew at the sheer beauty of Rivendell. I hope we did not prove a nuisance to the elves that live here, for I felt myself gawking at several points, and had to restrain my tongue from wagging. Thank you again for holding on to the map, and for holding on to my tongue, for I was able to keep my eyes up on the scenery instead of down on the paper. It is quite a well-drawn map, now that I look more closely at it. Bingo stops talking and takes the map from you. Wait a moment, Dang Song. There is something more distinctive about this map. See how the artist uses these lines here to form the shape of the mountains. Why, that is most familiar to me, for the mountains on my own map are drawn in that very same fashion. You remember that map, right? It is the map that started me on my own adventure, so long ago now. Can it be that we found the very hobbit who drew the map I found in that cookbook? Or am I cloned and really drew the map myself because I am another version of Bingo Baggins, or Bilbo Boffin, or whatever my name is? Alright. Do you mean to tell me that Bingo found my map of Eriador? I am delighted to hear it, Dang Song. Before I left the Shire for good, I spent some time visiting my... How do you get back to the Grey Havens, then? I thought he passed through the Shire. Maybe not. I spent some time visiting my old haunts and fixing dear places in my memory. I can still see many of my favorite shiny, sunny paths and peaceful benches, even now. But one thing brought a sadness to my heart, and it is the belief that none of the dear hobbits I was leaving behind would ever experience the same joys I had in seeing the world. Oh, I knew Frodo would be all right. He has always been an adventurous boy. But he was unusual in that regard. I conceived of a plan, Dang Song. I would draw a map of the wider world, and I would leave it in a cookbook in the library at Tuckborough, and hope that, with as many hobbits that check books out, that all the hobbits would go on adventures. But perhaps it would be found by an inquisitive hobbit, one who needed only the slightest of pushes to embark on a grand adventure. And look, I was right. Gandalf would be so proud of my inventiveness, Dang Song. I do hope, for Bingo's sake, that there will be no dragons involved, as there were for me. Then I would feel most responsible. But for now, it seems to be a lark and a joy.
I have so many questions about his adventures and his riding both.
I can hardly believe it, Dang Song. Bilbo Baggins, the great author and adventurer, is the one responsible for getting me started on this grand journey of mine. I will have so many things to ask him, about his adventures and his riding both. Alright, return to us next week for Notes by the Author. Recommended level 40. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Bingo Boffin. I enjoy these episodes every single week, and it is so awesome to have Bingo and Bilbo in the same room. There are a lot of possibilities there, and I can't wait to see what they do with it next episode. And also cool to have Finally Finn in the same room as well. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Bingo Boffin. When we return, we will do what we just said. Find out more about Bilbo and Bingo. But till then, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you again real soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the like button below. And if you'd like to see more of my daily content, feel free to subscribe, and you'll be notified when that new content comes out. And also, if you'd like to help support my channel and help me continue to create high quality videos, feel free to support me on Patreon, and you can get all sorts of great rewards in the process. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for another video.